Welcome back. This is Kevin with Everglades Canine Academy, and today we are making slip leads. Slip leads are my favorite tool when it comes to dog training. I have used flat buckle collars, prong collars, e-collars, martingales. Uh, what else is out there? That's pretty much all I've actually used. But slip leads are have become basically my favorite leash tool. And there's a couple reasons for that. Now, one of the reasons is I train a lot of green dogs, which means that they really don't know much. And some dogs that have never really had a lot of leash time also. So when you're introducing a dog to the leash, they usually like to try to wiggle out of the leash, right? Most flat buckle collars, I've seen dogs just slip right out and there's the potential for them to just run away. And in my line of business, dogs that run away are bad for business. So I started using slip leads. Like a lot of other professional trainers you might see online, you might see them using slip leads. And the reason why is because this leash, as it pulls tighter, as you pull, it gets tighter around the neck. Okay. And when it gets tight to a point, it locks behind the dog's jaw, and there's no way they'll be able to ever slip out of the leash. So the slip lead is really what I have come to work with on a daily basis. At first, I was ordering them online. I've probably ordered every single bestseller Amazon slip lead. And man, I got to tell you, they're really cheaply made. The rope is never really a quality rope that I like working with. It really just didn't have the rigidity that I needed in the rope. Most of these cheaper ropes, basically, what it is most of the cheaper ropes will tend to stretch a little bit. I don't want anything. I don't like any rope or leash that stretches or that has elastic in it because I do a lot of pressure work with dogs and I need basically instant feedback from my rope. So uh, when I found a problem, I couldn't find the leash that I liked. I couldn't find the equipment that I liked. So, obviously, what do I do? Oh, okay, I'm just going to start a company. I'll just start a company and make products that I like. And so I'm trying to launch this company. Obviously, I'm basically just a dude working out of my garage, but I have spend hours and hours and hours looking through the internet with some help. I do have some help, just a friend that really helps me out finding different products. But so thank you to her. Um, but I've come across, I finally found rope that I like. It was a real challenge to find the right type of rope. Um, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just start a business, no big deal. And let me tell you, it's always a big deal, and everything you do costs money. I wish I had millions of dollars because then I could just, not really think about when I'm buying new products. But everything that I do has to be scrutinized because of my level of income, right? So finally, after ordering sample after sample after sample, um, which I won't say is wasted money, but I definitely had to like buy rope. And the whole time we were looking for rope, we were like, I wish there was just like a rope warehouse where we could go and touch all the rope, because when you're looking at pictures online, it's kind of hard to tell what the rope is going to feel like in your hands, how it's going to build with the leashes. So I definitely learned a lot through expenses, and I finally came across a rope that I really love. I found a manufacturer that also, the manufacturer that makes this rope, they advertise on their website that they use recycled plastic water bottles in this rope. This is a marine grade rope. So I think it's like fit for a sailing boat, which kind of fit the theme of my company as well. Um, so I really like the idea that they were using recycled plastic bottles. I think they said about 40 recycled plastic bottles goes into each foot of rope. So being a conservationist and someone who loves the environment, this was a good sign. So I ordered the rope. Lo and behold, it had the rigidity that I needed. It builds really nice leashes. Um, and so this is the rope that I've been sticking with thus far. Um, and slip leads are what I keep promoting and I keep trying to sell to my clients because there's just so much dog equipment out there these days that it can be really confusing what to buy. And I think most people go on looks. They just buy like a collar or a leash that they think looks cool. And when I'm training with them and they're using some of this equipment, and not to blame them because, like I said, there's so many different products out there, and um, not everything is going to be made equally. But I have found that when my clients are using products like flat buckle collars, I've seen their dog just like slip right out of that and almost run into traffic. And so uh, I decided to start to train or continue to train with the simple design, the slip lead. It just made sense to me. It was like it's a leash that just tightens up as the dog tries to get away. There's no way the dog will ever be able to get out of it. And I said, this is the type of product that I feel comfortable making, giving to my clients, selling to my clients, and a product that I knew would last. So here's the final product on what it looks like, right? Uh, there's nothing, no bells or whistles, which I really like. It's just very simple rope, and I use this little slip knot just to hold the rope there around the dog's neck so it doesn't open up and unravel. Right. So so this is my idea today. I'm working on just building each rope or each leash, each slip lead by hand. uh, I really take a lot of pride in the fact that, I don't have some large factory or manufacturer or a bunch of low income workers working on my products. Right now, I'm making everything at home in my leash. A lot of love goes into these leashes. I've decided to name the company Hold Fast Leads. Hold fast is a sailing term. Basically, sailors would have to hold fast during squalls and storms, and you're holding on to rope or security riggings to, you know, survive the storm. You need to hold fast and survive. And I thought that was kind of fitting for some of the dogs that we work with. They're so rowdy and they love to run and jump and try to wiggle out of their leashes. Sometimes you just got to hold fast and grit down and just make sure your dog doesn't get away from you. So, that's how I got the name of the company was Hold Fast Leads. And I do sell these leashes. So if you're interested in purchasing one, you can go ahead and DM me. If you are trying to buy in bulk, it might take a little longer for me to make all the leashes, but we could probably work something out. But for now, I really I do really want to talk to the trainers, the other dog trainers out there. I wanted to make a product that was made by trainers for trainers. If you're an up and coming trainer or an experienced dog trainer, I highly recommend, if you're not already, to look into using slip leads. They have really just been a great tool in my dog training experience over the past years, and I don't think I would ever not use a slip lead with any dog. Um, uh, so if you're a trainer and you're looking for a quality product for your clients and for yourself and for your dogs, please message me. I'd love to work with you, and I'd love to get you turned on to these slip leads. Um, so there's there's a lot of pride that goes into these leashes. They're obviously all assembled here in Naples, Florida, and all of the materials that I use are like hand sourced from me, and I shop all the materials out and make sure that they're quality materials. Um, and and as of right now, I make everything by hand. Maybe one day when I get enough money, maybe I'll send the specs to a larger manufacturer and have them make them in bulk. And boy, if that ever happens, you know that I'm doing something right. But as of right now, my philosophy is just make something that you're proud of, make something that's durable, something that will last a long time if you take good care of it, and you know your product will shine, right? Put your heart and soul into it, and maybe one day you will see the profit that you want to see. But until then, I'll just keep my nose to the grindstone and just keep making these leashes by hand, and keep selling them to my clients. And when they do buy the right training package, the leash is just included, which is nice. But yeah, I'm really just trying to make the best product that I can make. Um, you know, I and I need to, there are things that I need to do. I need to be better at marketing. I need to be better at organizing inventory and all this stuff, but hopefully that will kind of come along, once I get a little better funding, or invest a little bit more in the company. That way I can make paid ads and stuff. But really, I'm holding true to the fact that I know this is a good product, and I've seen it being tested from my clients. And as long as your dog doesn't completely chew through it, this leash will last. So right now, that is my marketing is that I'm making a product that I can stand behind. You know, so uh, yeah. With that, hold fast slip leads. Hopefully, look out for us in the future. Maybe our name will be out there on billboards one day. That would be exciting. But for now, I'll just be making leashes in my garage, man. That's all we can do. So with that said, once again, I'll go ahead and show you the final product. Boom! Look at that. That's a beautiful slip lead right there. If you're interested in, holler at me. I'll be sure to send you one. All right. Other than that, continue on having happy training with your dog. Check out some of my other videos for dog training tips, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. All right.